is Hai Nguyen. I work here at vWire. I've been here for 4 years, and with vWire I work on XML import export, among other things. And so today I will demo the XML import export feature of vWire.
So we just log into vWire, and anything under the Workbench tab, you can share them with the community. When we develop the import-export feature, we tune it towards sharing with the community. So that's why we call it share and import, and we don't call it export and import. So anything under the Workbench, that means alloc rules, searches, actions, views, and property set can be exported and shared with the community. So for this demo, I will modify this built-in alloc rules that Tripwire shipped with. So I just entered the email for when the rule trigger an alert. Some email will be sent to this address. Under the criteria, I will add some actions. And for the actions to work, I would need to enter a username and password. So let's say I have just modified, so developed this rule, and I choose to share another rule. So now I can just go ahead and share that. For the description, you want to be you want to give as much details as possible, knowing that for other people to know what you are sharing, they can read the description and should know exactly what they are importing. So I will just save the file, and once the file is saved, you should click on this link and then upload the file to the community for sharing. But we're not doing that for this demo. So once the file is downloaded, so you download the file from the community, you would need to import that to take advantage of it. So now I will modify the rule to create some conflict. I will change the criteria to use a different action. And now we import again the file that I previously exported. You notice before importing, we show the objects that are in the file that you are importing. There's this one that doesn't have any conflict because I haven't made any change to it. And this one represents a conflict as indicated here because I have changed the action to those two to this one. It also shows in this one the children of a given level children, the criteria search, and the action attached to the criteria search. You can import for those that has a conflict. You can import them as new, or you can import them as override. Since this one doesn't have any conflict, I can deselect it and choose not to import it, or I can select it and import, and it will remain the same. First, I will show the import as new. Import as new will allow you to import an existing object as a copy of it. The new copy has the same name with a number appended at the end. And if you take a look at it, able by default when you import the new rule, so that you would have a chance to take a look at what it is and what it does before you would activate it. The email address is never exported, so you don't worry about your privacy, as well as the credential for the script. They are never exported. The criteria would be also the children would also be copied, so you can see the actions are also copied. Now we can import as override. And what import as override does is it overrides the field that have changed, in this case, the two children. When imported, you can see that because we imported as override, all of the information that you had in there before are preserved. So the email is preserved. It remains enabled because it was enabled before, and the script credential remains the same. The thing that changed is the conflict themselves. The one action is now replaced by the two actions. So that concludes our demo for import, export, load content, and share it with the community.